Hello, friend. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. My name is Yolandi, and this is Petals and Prosperity. So, today I just wanted to show you guys that even with a low income, you can save money. Even if you can't save thousands at a time or hundreds at a time, it is still possible to save money. Um, so, what we do is I put money aside during the month. Like we buy our meats and toiletries and stuff in bulk when hubby gets paid, right? But I do keep a certain portion of cash aside, which I will still show you. Um, because I get that from my salary on the 28th. I withdraw that money and then I'll cash stuff it with you guys here on the channel so that you can follow my journey. I want you to know that I am not blowing up figures. This is our true figures. This is our true journey. I'm going to take you through the ups and the downs so that you can see it is not always easy. All right. But if you have a clear plan and you set out that clear plan and you stick to it, I promise you, you will thank yourself in the future. Right. So, what we do is every week on a Thursday, here in Polokwane, we get a free newspaper with like shops that has specials, and that is what these cards are for. So this is a spa rewards card that I use because on top of those specials that they advertise, you get more rewards off from your purchase. So in at the end of the day, you save money. So that is the one. That one I'll show you just now. And then I've got the ShopRite Extra Savings, which you can use at Checkers as well. That we also use at both of those, ShopRite or Checkers, whichever one is closest. And on top of those specials, you still get extra savings off from your purchase. So, in other words, you save money. Um, then there is the um, Pick and Pay Smart Shopper. So if Pick and Pay has specials, then obviously you know I'll be there. And where these cards, the difference between these cards is these ones you swipe at the till and you get discounts. On this one, you build money, like you build credit onto this card. So let's say by Christmas, you can ask for a balance of your Smart Shopper points and then, or your Smart Shopper rands, and then you can have that, you can use that value to purchase stuff at Pick and Pay. Okay, so nowadays it comes on the back of the Time Bank card. Sorry, guys, this is my Time Bank card. So I'm just closing up here the personal information. So yeah, then the same with this. Our perfumes and deodorants we buy from Signature. If you have a Signature in your area, go and get yourself a loyalty rewards. Their perfumes and deodorants are not expensive, and you can get makeup and stuff like that there as well. This one also works like with the Smart Shopper card. You build rand value in credit, and you can use that for towards your next purchase or whatever you want to do with it. And then obviously, I don't know where's my Discount card now, but I think it's in my husband's wallet. But we've got a Discount and a Clicks Club card. So this also works like those last two cards. You build up rand value in credit, and then you can use that towards your next purchase. Say you need medication or whatever the case may be, you can use whatever's on these cards. Now, the new addition is over the weekend to go and get these um, gift cards. So this is the one I got from Checkers, and I have loaded 50 Rand on it. As you recall, in my budget, I had 67 Rand towards Christmas. So I loaded 50 Rand on here because you have to load 50 Rand before they give you this card. And just to show you, um, there. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm hoping you can. the balance is 50 Rand. So this is a good way of saving towards Christmas or New Year's or January, because we all know January is an extremely long month for most people, because we get paid early in December and then we only get paid at the end of January again. So you load money on here throughout the year, whatever you budget on, you load it, go to Checkers, give them this card, tell them you want to load money on here. They load it for you and it's there. You get a receipt like this to show you what your balance is. So end of June, when I go and load, or whenever I go and load money again, this balance is obviously going to change. And then we put this at home. We do not carry it with us so that we cannot be tempted to spend it. Okay, so this is where your discipline comes in, to stick to your plan. So far, I am very proud of us. There's 50 Rand on here going towards Christmas and January. All right. You can even, and you can use it at ShopRite as well. So you can even do your kids back to school from here, Christmas meats and foods, January groceries, whatever the case may be. Okay. And then I found out that Meat World has a Stockfell card. I did not know that. So I went over the weekend as well, when we went to buy our meats for the month, and I asked them for a card. You have to ask at the cashier, and then the manager goes and gets it, and then you pay 20 Rand for this card. So um, there's my payment that I've made onto this card. So that is my total of 70 Rand that I budgeted for Christmas onto gift cards. Um, so these we are going to, let me just quickly see. I have not changed my binders. I'm also not going to. Every month, as we add sinking funds, we will stuff the monies in here. So that's Easter, that's grandbaby, Mother's Day, Father's Day. And as you know, I budgeted money for my birthday, which is for this envelope, and then for Father's Day for this envelope. So, excuse me, when I get the money from the bank, when I get paid on Thursday, I will stuff that with you guys here on camera into these. And then it's our anniversary and then Christmas. So I am going to pop these two gift cards for Meat World and Checkers. I'm going to put it in here. So that's going to go, oh, and then I just wanted to update the tracker. So I am busy creating new trackers, because I'm still using someone's trackers that I bought from them. But now that I'm creating my own things, I would like to use my own things. So what is the date? 24th. And I'm just going to put 70 Rand. And there's our first 70 Rand going towards our Christmas fund, which is super exciting. So these cards will stay in here until the next month end, when we take them out to go and reload money onto them. So I'm just going to slip these into here as well. Okay. And this I can chuck away now, but this is if you buy these gift cards or get these gift cards for someone and you load some money on, then you can write them a little note and you can write in here what the value is, or you can just put the slip in that they give you, and then you can take the card off from here and just put it in here for them. But yeah, I'm going to chuck this away now anyways. But I just wanted to show you guys that there is many ways to save money. So the next order of business is I have created, and this was, I was inspired by my mentor. This is how I started out. This is what we call a 10 Rand challenge. So I've created this envelope as well as a 20 Rand one, and I'll show you now how to use it. These are available on my website if you are interested. I believe I marked them as 29 Rand. So you pay, you get your PDF download, you download it, cut it, and paste it to seal it up, and then you start putting in your 10 rands and 20 rands. Now, I don't go and get a whole lot of 10s and 20s from the bank to do this. What this is here that you see is actually the change that we got from our food shopping and medicine shopping and stuff over the weekend. I put it aside. I am now at that point where if I see a 10 rand or a 20 rand, I do not want to spend it. I want to put it aside. Okay, so I'm going to do this with you here on camera, and I'm going to probably speed you up through this process just so that you can see how it is done. Um, so when you purchase this, uh, you know exactly what to do. And guys, this is like, because of the cancer diagnosis and treatment of hubby, we cannot save much money at the moment. So I'm using every little bit that I can think of, and every single way that I can think of to save money is what I'm doing now. Because at the end of the day, if you complete this full envelope, you have saved 200 Rand. So there's not many people that can, like for instance, ourselves, we cannot um, at the moment save 200 Rand because we've got a lot of debt as well that we are trying to get rid of. So basically what you do is you just cut along these lines, and I'm sorry if it's shadowy, it's really gloomy here and it is becoming late as well. So the lights that I've got on is unfortunately making everything shadowy now. So let's just quickly do that. And then I'll probably be using these envelopes on shorts and on my TikTok videos and so on. So you guys might not see a lot of it, but I will update you whenever I have added something in. Okay, let's just put that aside. And then what you do now is you fold over the side. This is really the easiest way of saving if you don't have much, guys. I mean, this is like, there's no value for this. Like, you can't even get a full bread with this 10 Rand. So might as well save it instead of going off buying sweets and chips and all sorts of rubbish. That you can rather use the 10 Rand and save it. And at the end of the day, filling up this envelope, you would have saved 200 Rand. And then, guys, also a tip that I can give you is if you start saving with these envelopes or whichever way you start saving, always make sure to give your savings a name. So for me, every time, sorry guys, I'm just trying to not get the glue onto onto the 20 Rand envelope. Come on. Here we go. And just like that, I have an envelope that I can save my 10 rands into. And then this flap over here, you'll just fold it over. There we go. So each and every time you put a 10 Rand in, you color in one of the piggies. And once you are done, it's 4, I can't count now, 4, 8, 12, 16, 200. So let's see how many we've got here. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So obviously I'm going to do this on my TikTok video, but I'll put the 10 rands in and then I'll color in 6 piggies up to here. So which means I then have 60 rand so far in my 10 rand challenge. So Yeah, and then obviously you do the same with the 20 rands one. This one, once you're done, you have saved 300. So each of these are 20. So it's 60, 120, oh, excuse me, 180, 240, and 300. So you also just cut along these lines, fold over this one and that one, and then put some glue and stick that one over, just like I showed you now. So yes, just this is available on my website. The link will be in the description below, and you guys can go and grab yourself some, and let's join each other on the savings and update each other on that as well. Um, all right, so the other way of savings is I put away like all our coins, like change from shopping, whatever. I keep the coins, and then I've got this tin, but I'm thinking of changing it. So I'm busy creating a savings challenge for coins. Um, so then I will open up this tin, and you can hear there is some savings in here as well. I'll get out all the coins, and so that we can mark down on that sheet, because I'd like to keep track of it. And then these 10 rand and 20 rand envelopes. Um, I'm thinking of putting that towards our Christmas gift cards, and that way we have enough when Christmas comes around. And then the coins, if we build up and we fill up the savings challenge tracker that I'm busy creating, we'll put that towards debt. So let me know what you think, whether you think I should put all of these savings towards debt as extra payments or towards our Christmas savings. I'd like to know. Just let me know in the comments. So we're going to just, for now, I'm just going to put a few in here because I want to do this on my short form content as well, so that people that don't like watching long form content can see that it is possible to save money, guys. I mean, this thing is already up to here with coins that we've put in here so far. So yeah, that is how you can also save. If you don't want to use 20 rand notes, you can start off with the 10 rand challenge. Put your 10 rands into your envelope, color in, and as I said, you pay once, you download it, and you can print as many of them as you want. And every time you fill it up, it is 200 rand. 200 rand that you can put towards Christmas or towards debt, or um, spend on something nice for yourself, whatever. But when you start this, just give, when you start a new envelope, give that envelope a name, like where you're going to put that money towards. Otherwise, you are going to be tempted to take money out of here and waste at the end of the day. Um, just a simple tip from me. Guys, I have noticed that if I give each and every single savings challenge a name, like where am I going to put this through to once it's completed, I've noticed that I don't want to take from there, because you get this feeling of guilt that, you know, if you're going to take from here, you're not going to have enough money by the deadline that you've set for yourself for that specific thing that you wanted to do with the money. So, yeah, that is it from me, guys. Thank you so much for being here. And the next video coming up on Sunday will be a weekly check in to see how we did with our spending, if we are still on track, what has been paid, if there's stuff that we couldn't pay, whatever. You are going to see all of it, ups, downs, everything, so that you guys can see what I do to survive. As you know, we've been a one income household for 5 years, and hubby started working in September. So I'm so grateful for that. But obviously, we've got a lot of debt that has fallen behind in those 5 years. And using this budget method for the last 3 months has really helped us a lot, guys. Like, getting the cash from the bank, like if you budget 2,000 rand for food, withdraw the cash from the bank so that you don't feel tempted to swipe. Like if you know you're going to Checkers or wherever where you buy your groceries with 2,000 rand, you know that you can't overspend. You need to stick within that 2,000. But if you go wanting to swipe for your groceries and you budgeted 2,000 and it ends up being 2,300, you are still going to swipe because you're going to know there is money in the account. But at the end of the day, that extra 300 is what you are taking away from something else that needed to be done. And then at the end of the day is where you're going to be sitting with your hands in your hair, being frustrated because you could not pay everything that you were supposed to pay for the month. So, just a little bit of a tip for you guys of something that I have learned on my journey so far. If you have not subscribed yet, I would really appreciate it if you could subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything, but it does help me and my family to reach our goals. And I am super appreciative of each and every one of you. We are so close to our goal of 400 subbies here on YouTube by the 31st of May. I can't wait to see that goal being reached. Thank you so much, guys. Have a super blessed day further, and we will chat again.